So we got here last night and I fell asleep like right after we got here. I think it was late afternoon. It was still daylight, and then I slept all the way through into the morning till like 3-4 a.m. something like that, and now we're leaving. So I didn't really see the area. Not even sure what city we're in. Maybe it's back there. A lot of mosquitoes here, as you can see from the footage of the back of the hotel. It's just a river back there, and yeah, temps aren't bad. I mean, it's got to be like maybe high 70s, maybe low 80s. Partly cloudy. It was an interesting trip up here. It was a really long street from the dock. It's like 10-15 miles of just this one street, and you couldn't go that fast. It was blighted, it was underdeveloped, it was impoverished. I saw a lot of buildings that were God, how do I say this? They were similar construction and architecture, and they were designed, it seems, for one reason, and that is for birds to nest there, so that they could harvest the bird's nest for bird's nest soup. I'm never, I never know. I mean, I kind of know where it comes from, but now I've seen it like specifically. So that's a big industry in the town. I don't know. It's at least half an hour away when we're driving up from that dock in that other city where Mom went to escape from Saigon. She went to that city. Hotien, I forgot the name of it. And then okay, we're leaving Chau Dock. March 14th, 7:30 a.m. And we're on our way to Saigon from Chau Dock. It's like 7-8 hours drive. So, wow. Long drive.
This is where my mom, when she was young, she come here and sleep.
Oh.
Out on the street. Out
Okay.
Under the Buddha tree. And then she would drive up to the other Lady Buddha.
Oh, so that's why we're here.
Yeah, that's why we're here.
So she can...
Yeah, relive.
Oh, I see.
And she's still trying to remember where this lady sold rice plate with shrimp in clay pot.
Alright.
Because she wants to eat it to relive her youth.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so we're in Chau Dock because Mom came here when she was a kid and slept in that temple that we just passed.
They're known for those. They're known for the barbecue part.
Oh, yeah?
Everywhere you go, you'll see it.
Oh, yeah? Okay. So Chau Dock is known for barbecue, pork, and roast duck. You gotta wonder, are there Cantonese that live here? Because that's what we're known for too. I'd have to... What? A lot what? Oh, okay. So maybe that's why. And they brought those cooking skills with them. A lot of the architecture is, the houses are vertical, like 3-4 stories, and they're very narrow. The lots must be really small. I don't see, like, people playing sports. I saw one tennis court the entire time I've been here. I saw one sports field. So far, they're not like big freeways here, highways, expressways. They're just long ass streets. I think if you didn't have a guide or you weren't language qualified, you'd struggle in this city, in this country, really. Yeah. I mean, you can use Google Translate, but good luck. It'd be a struggle, I think. So world systems plays a big part, you know, in your experience, because coming from a core country like the United States, and then the last country we visited was Japan, and yeah, it's just a radically different environment, core versus periphery. I mean, you know it at an academic level, but then when at an experiential level, it's quite a bit different. Mom and dad are very happy. They left here when they were 24 and 27, so young adults.
Mình về Sài Gòn ở ngày đi rồi mới là đi Tây Ninh.
My dad never talks this much to strangers. Mom either. So this has been a very good trip for them. So this house coming up is very indicative of what I was talking about. See how narrow and tall it is? 3 stories, but very narrow. Okay, so yesterday we saw those hammocks at that coconut place, right? So those are for people from out of town to rest and to sleep there like a hotel, because they don't have hotels in the area, and so people would go there and rent one of those hammocks, I guess for the night, or for the, you know, for the day, night, hours, whatever. And then they sleep there because they travel all the way over here to go see the Buddha here. To go see the Lady Buddha here, because she's really
spiritual.
Really spiritual, but she has a reputation for success. Business success. So if you have a business, you go pray there, and then I guess very often their business is successful.
And
so
then they come back and pay. You know, money or things.
Okay.
Wow, here.
Oh my goodness.
Vậy mà 81 mét đó nha.
Wow.
Oh my goodness, look at that.
Mà chưa có bộ đề ở trên đó mà hả em?
Dạ đang làm đó, đó là dự án nè.
Đang tìm khắc luôn ở trên núi luôn ha.
Cái này nó nói tới 2022 mà sao mà tới đây
2022 là qua rồi.
Chậm nhất đến ngày 31 tháng 12 năm 2020. Phí đăng ký di dời, cái này di dời mà không ra. Chưa. Còn nào biết chừng nào.
Rồi nhìn tới vậy là biết rồi, chưa xong gì hết đâu.
Rồi vậy đi ha.
Dạ. Hay quá hả? Việt Nam mình.
Còn công trình nhiều.
We're outside of Chau Dock. We're leaving Chau Dock to go to Saigon, and we're driving through this rural area.
Mà tôi biết á, Trang Ngọc Ba hồi đó tôi đi buôn bán á, mấy người nghèo thật nghèo mà đi.
Anyway, I saw a guy with a massive drone, like a farming drone, like a DJI. He was older and a little messed up, but it was, you know, had 4 propellers. I mean, he uses it for farming, I'm sure. So that was the first time I've seen technology used out here in this rural area. I wish I had a picture of it. It just drove by so fast. Okay. Oh, that's the name of the city?
Yeah. Ở đây nó có cái đài truyền hình Long Xuyên lớn lắm á.
Nó đằng kia, đằng kia.
Nó chỉ thấy. Mà không biết phải cái đó. You see the shops are more established.
Yeah, Adidas. Big names.
Thì giống Sài Gòn vậy hả?
Nhưng mà cái khu này á, nó bị năm vừa rồi nó bị nước ngập.
It gets flooded here.
Oh, really?
Last year he said it was flooded.
I just saw
Ở đây Trung Quốc nhiều lắm. Ở đây đồ nó mua Trung Quốc về không à.
Popeye's fried chicken and a Jollibee store or restaurant. We're in a much bigger city now. It's about 11:15, March 14th. Like hundreds of scooters, people. That's how they get around. I guess because there's no subway, it's a cheap form of transportation, and temps are always in the 70s to 90s, so it's a reasonable way to get around. And then
It's 92.
gas is cheap. Yeah, it's 92 Fahrenheit here. So Honda is by far the most popular scooter here. As I was saying, Honda is the most popular scooter here. Anyway, it kind of underlies the whole world systems relationship between Vietnam and Japan, because Honda produces all these scooters and then Vietnam consumes them, so the money goes out of the country, out of Vietnam into Japan. Oh, look at that. That's CGV Cinema and H&M. I don't know if you can see that, so obviously.
They should film a public haircut.
Oh, so there's people giving haircuts out there. Yeah, I've never seen that. We're in a big roundabout, in the kind of the heart of town, I guess. I don't know.
Can Tha.
Where are we?
Can Tha.
We're in Canton. It's a pretty big city. Okay, we're in a resort. This is, as you can see, this is backlit. So watch why you don't want to be backlit. See how this is much better lighting? This is not backlit because the light source is in front of me. Now, the light source is in back of me. Terrible. Always be aware of your light source. Alright, so, as you can see, behind me is a huge restaurant and bar. It's this resort. It's got this huge roof. And like a lot of these restaurants, there's like no doors. They're just open. Okay, we're at Luanep Restaurant and Resorts. You can see, I think we're in Canton. Cantho. It's a really nice place. The river is right there in front of you. It's all burned out, so you can't see it, but it's right there in front. These are called blood clams. I've never seen anything like this. Name of the bridge?
Can Tha Bridge.
Oh, it's okay. And you said the Australians made it or something?
No, not this one.
That's good.
Cái này cầu này ai bỏ tiền ra làm được không?
Cái này thằng Nhật.
Japanese.
The Japanese. That makes sense.
Oh, CJ. Isn't that Japanese brand?
I don't know. Okay, on these roads they have
Giờ đây còn có hai lane về à.
speed bumps almost where two sections of the road come together, especially like on a bridge when it's they join two different sections of the road. It's very bumpy, so be careful when you're driving, or as a passenger you have to be careful too.
Mới cho chạy có 1 tháng thôi.
Just open just
Bên đây là hai em.
Dạ bên đây mới cho chạy 1 tháng thôi đó.
Nó mới mà.
The Japanese built it?
Của Nhật hả cậu?
Cái này hình như nó nói để coi cái cờ là dễ biết lắm.
Nó có cái Việt Nam mình nữa hay vậy?
Có Việt Nam, nó để Việt Nam không à.
Việt Nam mình cắt á.
Hình như là nó để là Việt Nam không á. Lần đầu tiên Việt Nam mình làm chủ cái cầu á. Để coi có con nào hùng không. Không Việt Nam không à.
Suspension bridge, same design.
Yeah, that's number 1, this is number 2.
Cầu này là
Okay, we're in Bentry. It's where Dad's brother lived before he passed. Bentre. Bentry.
Bà sạch thiệt chứ. em cũng ở sảnh nào em thấy bả cái sụ luôn á, bếp nhà tắm nhà gì nọ mình vô bàn thờ là em thấy vô là em thấy ok, nhang là rút sạch sẽ luôn, siêu phụ.
Why are you recording me?
Có xe không nữa chứ. Người gọi để nó có xe bên phải này nó có chạy tới không?
Chặn đầu xe mình.
In Los Angeles, that guy would have been dead.
Bên Mỹ là cái thằng Nam nó chết rồi đó. Bên Mỹ chạy lẹ lắm mà.
Dạ, nó có nhường đâu, trời đất ơi.
Dạ.
Nhường nó đi à.
Thắng không có kịp đâu.
Ở đây mình biết chỗ nào chạy nhanh chạy lẹ chứ.
Dạ.
Nãy giờ là cái 30 hơn thôi chứ đâu có nhiều.
Dạ.
So I asked Dad how Vietnam has changed since he was a little kid, and he said most of the cars back then were Toyotas, and people got around on scooters even back then, like they do now. So
Ở đây mình chạy
Similar.
xe Nhật nhiều hơn hả?
Dạ,
And after
đây
what,
chị
50
cũng xe
years?
Nhật lắm. Không tiền thì quay qua bên thằng Đại Hàn.
Hyundai.
Dạ. Chứ thằng Hyundai này kia rồi tao không chuộng. Nhưng mà xe Nhật nhưng mà
I think by American standards, you could say that most of these people that we've seen between Hanoi and Ben Tre live in poverty, below the poverty level. I mean, there's a lot of vendors, but these street vendors, but they don't seem to have many customers. They can't make much money at all.
Sợ mai luôn á.
There's so many people.
Giờ này trưa rồi cho nên nó chiều rồi nên nó bán rồi sớm hết rồi sớm tôi đi ngang đó.
Okay, they just bought durian. So there's more sellers than buyers, and none of these restaurants here are busy particularly.
Mấy chú đồ đi đó.
I really don't know how people survive there. Cost of living must be really low.
Đó. Nhốt bắt 2-5 năm luôn.
Yeah.
Rồi ra mình ở tù 5 năm.
It'll be interesting once we get to
Thẳng
Saigon,
luôn giùm đi khổ sợ.
how the classes,
Lo cho người đi.
just the distance between the working class, the working poor, and the middle class and the upper class. It'd be interesting to see. I think there's going to be a wide gulf. I mean, so far that's what I'm seeing. Look at all these scooters. You got to see these scooters. Just everywhere. Of course, if they weren't scooters and everybody had cars, it would be an ecological disaster as well as an economic disaster. I mean, I haven't seen any policemen since I've been here, I don't think. I think I saw one guy get pulled over, and that was it. And we've been on the road for like since 7:30, and it's past 5 now. And yeah, I haven't seen any police. Occasionally you see military people, and they look just like they did in the movies about the war with their green hats. But there's a radical difference between South Korea, Japan, and what we've seen in Vietnam so far. It's basically world systems, right? South Korea, Japan are core, semi-core countries. Vietnam is peripheral, semi-peripheral.
Kites.
Look at that guy. Phu Quoc was kind of, you do it once, then you never do it again. Like Jeju Island. Okay, Jeju Island, we went, I swear, we went to a rock museum, not a museum of like rocks from the moon or something, but just rocks. It was one of the dumbest things we've ever done on tour. I got a quiet moment because they went to go buy some more durian or something at a supermarket. Well, it's just kind of a small store, but whatever.
Coconut candy.
Coconut candy. Oh, they went to buy coconut candy. Dad said they're buying coconut candy because this area is known for their coconuts. I had one up at the resort. It was quite good. So, yeah. So I guess they're buying some to take home. Oh, the demographic is relatively skewed young. You know, I'd say upper teens to maybe high 30s, the people that I see riding around. Possibly because the older people are driving cars. I'm not sure.
Ở đây mà mình mua đồ mình gửi về Việt Nam mới gửi bằng cái gì đó bao nhiêu tiền một ký.
Ở bên đó gửi về thì rẻ hơn á.
Bên đây thì nó mắc hơn.
Bên đây gỗ mỡ mắc lắm.
I think one of the hardest things, obviously,
bữa coi em gửi qua bên Úc mà coi như gồm có 200 gram, 250 gram, 4 gói.
is not understanding the
Nó tính
language,
mắc quá trời luôn.
so I don't know what anybody's saying.
1 ký 8 mà nó tính 1 triệu, 1,6 triệu.
50
Hơn 50, 1,6 triệu là
And then I
khoảng
can't read any
70
of the
á.
signs on any of the
Mà 1 ký
stores.
8.
So this concept that I want to discuss is this concept of home. Because when you look at mom and dad as they navigate through Vietnam, they're obviously, God, how would I say that? It seems like they're more comfortable than back home in Los Angeles. Certainly it's because of language is a big part of it, but then there's also a lot of nostalgia and just, I don't know what else. It's like their food, the foods that, it's better here. Like there's certain fruits that we don't really get there, or they're not as good. A lot of these houses are narrow. Narrow, 2 stories. They're very narrow. They're narrow like a shotgun house in New Orleans. Yeah, because the lots are long and narrow, so the houses are narrow and tall. I don't know how many square feet this is, but it's quite a bit. I would guess it's 3,000 maybe. Over 2,000 square feet, I would guess. Notice they have a lot of security. Like, look at this house across the street. It's, I mean, look at it. Everything's locked
Wait, is
up.
this a house?
Yeah, it's a house. It's very gated, as you can see. Totally secure. Okay, it's 5:50 p.m. And we're leaving for Saigon from Bentre, Bentre, and starting to get dark. How far are we from Saigon?
An hour and a half, 2.
We're 1.5 to 2 hours from Saigon. It's kind of a different way to measure time, because the reason why it takes so long is because it's not like there's a highway 101, you know, that we can take that we can go 60, 70 miles an hour. It's like taking El Camino or Reseda all the way there. I mean, right now we're doing 30 kilometers an hour. We probably get up to 60 kilometers an hour on some streets, but right now we're going 30. Yeah.
These are all candy, hon. Right on your right.
Uh-huh.
Those are like candy, sweet and stuff.
Well, their neon signs are really bright.
Rồi tối để vậy luôn hả Ngọc Ba?
Cái gì chị?
Để kẹo vậy luôn á hả?
Coconut candy.
Thì nó cũng đắt lên nó ấy lại chứ.
Đẩy vô hả?
Nó lấy đồ đậy lại.
Trời bán chứ mà quá trời vậy. Nhìn ngọt luôn.
Nhìn thấy được luôn. Béo được luôn.
Okay, we're going over the bridge into MYTHO. MYTHO, we're headed there.
Mày về mày cho tao cái số number đi.
And this is the bridge coming up.
Chứ mày kêu tao kiếm tao đâu biết mình kiếm.
And that's MYTHO across the bridge.
Cho tao cái số.
Đem theo con chạy sắp buồn kìa. Chạy nhỏ nhỏ.
Chết hết giờ mày chết cái nhà tắm. Không có vô cái nhà tắm.
So the bridges all have similar construction. They're suspension bridges with this A for the pillars, and then all the cables connect to that. I think the Japanese helped them build it. Yeah. Oh, so there's. Take a look at me too. MYTHO. Oh, we're there.
Đi thôi nó có gì đó.
Em thấy
Hủ tiếu Mỹ Tho.
Hủ tiếu Mỹ Tho.
Bọn ăn nó cũng ăn được.
Đâu nó vô à.
Anh nói nước sông nó lên á.
Oh, this is from the river, honey.
Oh, it's from the river, huh?
Wow. Oh my God.
Jeez.
Mưa mà nó vậy hả?
Không có mưa mà vậy nước dưới văng lên á. Mùng 1, mùng 2 Tết nó ngập y xèo, bà con la trời, ông địa giờ lên chơi luôn. Này ngã ba Trung Lương á anh Mai.
Ngay đây hay là
Ngay đây là ngã ba Trung Lương nè.
Yeah. Pretty interesting. Okay, we're on the outskirts of Saigon. It is almost 8 o'clock.
Khoảng 8 mai nữa là tới hotel. 7-8 mai nữa.
7 or 8 miles.
So 7 or 8 miles away. We've been on the road for 12 hours.
and you want to go to the bar.
What's that?
Which one you want when you come the hotel? Sleep?
No, I'll get a drink. You want to get a drink, Mom?
You don't have nothing to drink.
Okay, we're on the outskirts of Saigon, and you can tell some immediate differences. One, the quality of the roads are much better.
Bà này chở mày uống rượu rồi hả?
They're much newer asphalt. You could see.
Bây giờ uống rượu phải đi taxi thôi à, đi ăn Grab thôi à. Em chạy xe bây giờ nó cũng bắt em thổi vô thổi. Nếu mà chở ông đi uống rồi em không uống á.
You can see multi-story buildings, and then see all these trees, right? All the foliage that's been planted by the city. So okay, I also think there's a certain level
Giờ nó mở đường này thành ra đỡ đi đường chặn đầu mà.
anticipation,
Đường chặn
excitement.
đi xe không.
xe đông.
You know, mom and dad, just because
Đường này
this
chạy
is home, this city is home, unlike
Thẳng cái là mình tới cái chỗ cầu quay luôn á.
this city is more like home.
Chút mình quẹo cái chỗ khúc Như Lan ra đó. Giờ mình mới bọc lại là hotel.
xe đỡ quá mà.
And then they have a dedicated scooter lane. It looks to be, yeah, it's dedicated as far as I can tell. These lanes are dedicated just for scooters. I like how the lights tell you how long they're going to be, so you know how much time you have. That's pretty handy.
Mà nó có cái dạp hát ở chỗ đó không cậu?
Do cái đường hẻm hay gì đó phải không?
We used to Liberty Center.
Last time?
Liberty Center đó, đúng rồi.
Oh, is this the subway?
Cái này là gì vậy cậu?
Cái này khúc này giờ vui lắm.
Cái này nè.
Cái này là cái thang mà dạng đường hầm đi bộ á.
It is, huh?
Đi ở gì cái này hình như là tàu điện ngầm ở dưới.
Đúng rồi.
Tàu điện ngầm ở dưới.
Mà chừng nào nó mở?
Chưa biết nữa.
Yeah, it is for the subway.
Ở Tăng Điên thôi.
The Dragon, honey.
Where?
Right on your left.
Oh, wow.
Cái chỗ này là chỗ hẹn hò mà.
Đây là 22.
Can you look for that hotel?
What's the name of it?
The Riviera.
Oh, Riviera or something?
Oh, yeah, McDonald's for you.
Oh, come on.
Nó nằm bên này hả cậu?
I
Để coi số mới biết.
McDonald's.
I like In-N-Out
Số
Burger.
mấy rồi.
This place is pretty luxurious. It's a little overdone, but
Anh có muốn em quay giúp gia đình không? Để em quay giúp gia đình.
Oh, it's okay. He asked if you want to record the whole thing.
oh no, that's fine.
Chim
Em phải xuống cầm cái khi không? Cầm cái
dạ, nếu mình xuống lọc sống mình không cần nếu mình có đặt ăn sáng lọc sống.
This is the Saigon Reverie Hotel. We just got in after 12 hours of driving. The style is a little different than what I'm used to. The mini bar is included, so I think I'm gonna drink a little bit. What a difference from the last hotel we were in, which was a stated 4-star hotel, but trust me, it was more like 2. Would you say that last hotel was about a 2, hon? Yeah, it was about a 2, maybe 2.5, if you want to be generous. And this is the shower. Okay, I spent a lot of money on this. Oh, does it come to the ceiling? I like it when it comes from the very top, actually. Whenever I see bathrobes like this, I always think of Beverly Hills Cop. Because Eddie Murphy stole them. Anyway, that's what I think about.